Hello, my name's Elliott. I'm an adult figure skater from London, and I'm here to share with you my journey of how I got into skating, where I want to take my skating, and to show you that there really is no age limit to get on the ice. I started skating back in October 2020 when I was just 27, and now I'm 29, going on 30. And let me tell you, it's been a journey. I was really looking for a sport to get into. I wanted to start becoming more active and more athletic, I guess. I really wanted to start moving my body. And I didn't know what to do. I knew I wanted something that was maybe athletic and a bit more performance based, because I love to perform and put on a show sometimes. I'm just that kind of person, I guess. And then 2017 this film comes out called Tonya, and I'm watching it and I have no idea who Tonya Harding is, not a single clue. And obviously the film portrays her as a figure skater and the scandal. Let's not go there. That's not what I want to do with my skating. And Margot Robbie just gives this incredible performance. And they obviously focus on the triple axel that she lands. And I'm watching it, and the performer inside of me is like, this is really cool. This is a damn cool sport. Let's look into it more. So I watched the real footage. I go back and watch the real footage of Tonya landing her triple axel in competition, and just the way she lands it and she executes it, and the power and momentum she has behind it, just blew my mind. I was gagged and gooped and flabbergasted and everything. And the performer inside of me was like, this is what you want to do. This is something you need to look into, because this is the sport you always wanted. Athleticism, power and performance, just all combined into one. So I looked into it, and I found my local rink, which is Queensway, and I emailed coaches, and one of them got back to me, my coach now, and said, hey, when do you want a lesson? So I emailed back and I said, this time and date, this works for me. And I went to the rink and I was nervous as hell. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Obviously didn't have my own skates at the time, so felt pretty rubbish. Got my rentals, met my coach. We hit it off. We get on like a house on fire. Stepped onto the ice, and that was it. I was like, when's my next lesson? When do I get my own skates? When does this happen? When does that happen? When do we hit a triple axel? And I told my coach, she asked me why I wanted to get into skating. I was like, oh yeah, I saw this film by Tonya, and she went, stop. Don't speak any more of it. Don't say any more. So, yeah, I started in a pandemic. Trying to skate during a lockdown was insane. We had to practice in Hyde Park. I felt really silly jumping about when I had no idea what I was doing loads of off ice. I don't think there's anything else that I would put so much time and energy into, just because of the way it makes me feel. It makes me feel confident, clears my mind. It's so freeing on the ice. Sometimes when I'm on the ice I feel like Billy Elliott, like the whole world outside just disappears, and the stress and negativity of life that is so impending at the minute is doesn't exist. So there's a lot of benefits. Before I started skating, I always used to think, wow, you really are too old for this. And I know this is a huge thing with adults that want to get into skating, that you always feel like too old. You see all these people in these competitions you're watching that are like 15, 16. Some of them are 20 years old, been skating their entire life, and you just want to start now. Like, babe, you're pushing 30. You ain't ever going to get on the ice, and you kind of just have to really shut that out. That mentality that you're too old. I think you just have to start. You really just have to start and get out there on that rink, and find a coach, or look at online stuff of just the basics, and see if you like it. I don't think there's an age limit. There are people at my rink that skate that are older than me, and I don't know how long they've been skating for, but they're pretty damn good. So if you're in your late 40s, late 50s, I don't know, just start. Don't wait. Don't hold yourself back. Like, look at the pandemic. It's held us back for a year, maybe a year and a half, maybe 2. There's no time to lose anymore. That's the mentality that I got from those 2 years. I would start with adult classes. My coach always used to say to me, do the adult classes. You learn quite a lot in them. And it's true. You'd actually, from watching them, I actually haven't done one, but watching them, you do get a lot out of it. You meet new people at your level. You get the basics down, and you actually learn some intermediate and advanced stuff as you progress, and you can run them alongside your coach lessons. It's a great way to meet coaches and find a teaching style that works for you, and just kind of get you on the ice, and without such a huge commitment of a weekly lesson or with a one-on-one coach. I think it's a great way to start, and I would definitely look to do that. You also get, like, if you do it through Learn to Skate in the UK, you get this little booklet, and you kind of get ticked off as you progress. And I think it's a great way to see that progression as well, and to track it. Lots of rinks in the UK do Learn to Skate, and they do adult group lessons and stuff like that. So get out there, get on your little devices, get on your phone, get on your iPads, look at your local rink, see what they have to offer, and if they do group lessons, great, go and try one out. I definitely have goals for skating, which I want you to follow along with. This is what I want to show you. My goals for competition, my goals for jumps and spins, and how I skate. So please stick with me for that and see how I develop as a skater and grow as a skater as well. And yeah, let's just see where it takes me, really. Like, skating, I think, is the longest thing I've ever committed to. Well, that and being gay, really.